Hi, I'm Maddie and I'm a full-time clothing reseller. I also sell some shoes and some men's stuff on eBay and Poshmark, but mostly women's. Um, I live here in Dallas, Texas, and I just wanted to hop on here and say I'm going to start making more YouTube videos. I, at one point, was making haul videos and those sorts of things. I decided I just didn't like the content that I was making and took all of it down. So this is a new start to my reselling YouTube channel, so welcome. My first video here is going to be about Whatnot, and I will share more videos about Whatnot in the future, but it is new and it is fresh to me right now, so I'm gonna get started on sharing with you guys about that. So I first heard about Whatnot maybe 4 months ago from a guy at the bins who sells a lot of graphic t-shirts, and I was telling him that I sell on eBay and Poshmark, and he said, well, have you tried out Whatnot yet? And I said, well, I had heard about Whatnot from one other person, actually, as I'm remembering, and they sell a lot of Funko Pop and comic books and those sorts of things. So I thought that Whatnot was about all just collectibles, but I was not aware that they started actually a clothing section on Whatnot, and it was mostly men who went on there first, and a lot of like graphic t-shirts, band tees, comic book tees, that sort of thing, like more collectible t-shirts. Well, now it's morphed into this, we just got a women's category. So I was talking to him at the bins, and he was just telling me, you should just try it out and see it. Well, I just kind of thought, well, I don't know. I'm already busy enough with everything else that I'm doing. I don't know if I want to spend more time on another platform, and it always takes extra time learning a new platform. So I put it on the back burner. Well, then a couple months later, like a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago from right now, I started noticing that there were all of these girls, like Poshmark girls, that started selling on Whatnot, like Empty Hanger and Nicole State and a lot of other people, but I'm like forgetting everyone. Jess Likes Pizza, which she's more like on Instagram, Tradesy, and but she is on Poshmark too. There's a lot of different people on there, like Style Lux, the Deal Queen, all the big name people who are what I would call like Poshmark influencers. So as I saw that, I thought, well, I have been a little bit aloof on social media with my success, and I do have a lot of things that I could be sharing that could be helpful. Everyone has a different business model. There's no right and wrong when it comes to that, but everyone has a unique perspective when it comes to their business model. So I just wanted to hop on here and tell you about Whatnot. So basically, Whatnot, now you can sign up, but there is an approval process. So you would go in and they have a whole application. They have a section where you should add in pictures of your inventory, that sort of thing, your websites. They really want to make sure that you're a true business already selling. They don't really want people on there that do not already have inventory. So that is a big difference between Whatnot and Poshmark or eBay. Poshmark or eBay, you can just sign up to sell. Anyone can sell as long as you are a US citizen. You can sell in the United States. When it comes to Whatnot, they just want to make sure that people actually have a lot of inventory. They're spending, I'm sure, a lot of money on hosting and all that for their lives, and it is way better quality of lives than Instagram, in my opinion. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear, there's a dumpster, there's like a trash truck outside, so hopefully it's not making too much noise. But basically, Whatnot just wants to make sure that you are actually a reseller. This is your job, or at least your part-time job that you've been working towards, and you have good inventory. So I applied after about a week of seeing all these people selling on there and going, this is great, I'm having so much fun, it's way more sociable. So I applied. It took about a week for me personally to get my everything approved, although I do have about 750 active listings on my Poshmark and eBay. So it didn't take long for them to approve me. And then once I got approved, I did onboarding the next day. Well, in the onboarding session, they said it should take 24 to 48 hours for your selling features to be turned on within the app. You can always go on the app and be a buyer. Anyone can do that, but the selling features are something they turn on in the back end. So basically, I was waiting after my onboarding session for about a week, and it was long enough where I felt like I really should reach out to them. So I was trying to be, respectful and kind, but I sent them a few messages just kind of asking them, hey, when can I expect to see some action here? And it took maybe 2 days for them to even really respond to that, but they are a new company. They are probably severely understaffed. Everyone that I have communicated with is very kind and considerate. I really feel like maybe the reason why my selling features didn't get activated sooner, maybe because they're just swamped with work. So hopefully here in the next couple of months, they'll be able to streamline their onboarding process a little bit more, but it was a little bit, on my end, it felt a little bit bumpy. I do feel like it is possible that maybe they accidentally marked my name as though they had already turned my selling features on, because they sent me an email apologizing for how long it had taken. So, and I don't feel like they would have done that if that hadn't have happened. So anyway, it's fine. And I also was trying to be patient and waited. I could have sent them a message sooner. So basically, once you get onboarded, you already have filled out all of your information for the application that you would need to be able to sell. So once you're onboarded, you can schedule your live shows. And I can do a whole other video on that, but I just want to stress how important it is within the Whatnot app to be a part of the Whatnot community. It's not like Poshmark or eBay where you just want to mass follow everybody. You do want to be actual friends in a way with these people. It's kind of closer to Twitch in that way, where you have regulars, you have people that you regularly go to their lives and you like their personality and that sort of thing. So be involved and comment and talk to people. It's a lot of times okay to plug your own live shows, but just be mindful about that. Maybe ask the person first. Don't just start saying, everybody bookmark my show, come here, and spamming people, because that person that's hosting that live is trying to actively sell clothing, and they're also trying to actively follow the chat. Yeah. So with that being said, within the chat as a seller, after you've already made your first live and you're going and you're live, you are ready to go, everyone's there, you're selling things. If the chat starts getting out of hand, you can actually block people from the chat if you need to, if they're being unruly. However, they want you to be really selective about this. And also you can make other users that you trust, like people that you've seen a lot in the chat and all that, and you know are active sellers that are trustworthy, you can make them moderators of the chat, and they can actually do those things. And they can also actually help you keep on track when it comes to if certain items have been requested and stuff like that. Yeah. And then also, as you are going with your live, I can make a whole other video about what I personally feel like is a good way to set up your live, just from what I've seen other people do that's worked. And as I do more lives, tips that I feel like are helpful too. So yeah, so basically within the onboarding session, they give you a lot of little like bits and pieces of information when it comes to like when your payout is and all that. Um, from my understanding, with all the fees and everything, it ends up adding up to be about 11% that the app takes, and then there's a larger percent after that that you would have to pay, well, not larger than 11, but there's another amount that you would need to pay through PayPal because they pay people through PayPal. So there's that as well. Also, you can go into other people's lives and just try to encourage everybody, try to hype up items. If there's something you want to bid on, the very first time you purchase something from somebody, it's like the $6, $7, $8 shipping fee. But then if you purchase more than one item from a seller, it's actually cheaper. All the rest of the items after that are only like $2 or so, $2.50 per item with shipping. So go follow me on there. I'm Thrifty Maddie on Whatnot, and I have been booking shows lately. I'm probably gonna do some live thrift with me videos today, which you will have already missed it by the time you see this video, but I'm doing a Free People Anthropology show. A lot of people will do like activewear shows and all that. So I just would love to see you on there. Let me know if you have seen randomly my YouTube video and find me on Whatnot. I'm going to try to post more Whatnot videos and probably some how-to, maybe even screen sharing videos on how to set certain things up, and as far as like your shipping process goes and all that, my tips for that and keeping things organized. So if you're interested in seeing more videos about my like Whatnot journey and reselling in general, please follow this YouTube channel and hit the bell notification so you can get notified whenever I post videos. My Instagram is Thrifty Maddie Creative. And yeah, I'm Thrifty Maddie on Whatnot. So anyway, thank you guys. Hope you're having a great day.